Yeah, it's vlog day 635.
Good morning, it's 5 a.m. and we have just landed in Brussels Airport. Hopefully we won't be for terribly long, but it's on to Paris. Got some small amount of sleep on the plane. Oh yeah, customs, forgot about customs, that's a whole, this is gonna be a minute. This is the longest immigration line, not ever. But brutal. And I had like 2 people cut in line, which made it even longer because everybody had to freak out and try to get them tossed out, which they did. They succeeded in the end, but I think it just made the whole process longer. I think cutting is not okay, but meh. There was a very large moth terrorizing what should be first class, but we're in it, so it's clearly classless. And I think I missed it. I just barely missed filming the actual moth itself, sadly. Because my camera's slow. I'm having a lot of camera woes lately. Life.
Charles de Gaulle op de streepswette voor plaatselijke tijd. Wij danken u.
Brutal couple of flights with screaming kids, but aside from that, well, that and like the not sleeping, but aside from that, back in Paris. Yay! Don't stop now. And we're back. Mostly in one piece. Not my favorite trip ever. The trip was good, the flight was rare. But anyways, sleep deprivation, screaming children. Oh yeah, they also stole my mug. Apparently, I don't know if anybody at Mercy Ships is aware of this, but if you try to take like a ceramic mug, tall one, or I don't know if anyone, or if it just has the Mercy Ships logo, but they take it away from you, which was unfortunate because that was a nice little souvenir. Flowers outside are wilting. I better water those, and I gotta finish editing my vlog and get that up before we try to stay awake the rest of the day. But back in Paris. Reaching for a distant star. Desperately need this. It's so hot. Don't stop now. Isn't it strange how we're safe and home? So that I count in days until the second call. If you're gonna make a change, you have to let me know. Alright, vlog uploaded. We went and we grabbed some food at the bakery. Go sit in the park. Try not to squint too much. And then there's 2 things I need to remember to do when I get back to the apartment. Hopefully I remember to do those. But in the meantime, one of the things that I've been thinking about and wrestling with a little bit anyways, and then the ship kind of brought out even more, is for those of you who are new to the vlog, I was in survival mode for a few years there. I got to a point where I was just struggling to make ends meet for a while. And now that that phase seems to be over, that season is coming to a close, like what happens next? Obviously wanting to pursue dreams. We'll talk about that more as we like redo and reevaluate the dream and goal board. But yeah, it's weird. It leaves me in this strange but like pleasant limbo for once. And I'm not sure where to go with it from there. That's a lot of Nutella. Hope you're ready to break your diet.
Oh yeah. I've walked enough. I can afford some Nutella. I didn't get any Nutella on the show.
When in Paris. Get my dad something to sleep on so he wasn't on the floor.
Yeah.
Cold, hard floor. And then he flies out tomorrow. The identity thing too rings with like one of the things that I really love about being on the ship that I don't know if you picked up on from the craziness of being on the ship and having a hard time just kind of maintaining focus on the project while things were going is that you're just always, I feel like you're always engaged at a really, really high level, whether it's the people that are around you, the things that are going on around you, between the mission, the country, the stuff that's going on. There's a little bit of an adrenaline rush, but it's also just like an engagement factor. Like you are thinking and engaged all the time, and it's both energizing and exhausting. Like every night while we were there, granted we had just traveled and so forth too, but I was wiped like every night. And I know that you would get used to it to some degree, but man, I miss it. I do miss aspects of it. There's a number of things like that, and really for me, so much of it is like engaging with people, both here and here. The depth of the community, both at a heart level, but also in the profundity of the conversations that you end up having. And just, I don't know, I feel like I learn something every day, and you can't help but learn something every day. I miss that. That's yeah, thoughts. Two more things. One, we need, geez, this chair is loud. We need to mark another country off the goal board here. Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Brings us up to 36. We are still 4 away. Yikes. Okay, and the other thing came in the mail. Pretty sure I know what this is. A number of you have been receiving your heart-shaped t-shirts, or heart-faced t-shirts in the mail. I ordered a couple as well, not for myself, but I figured I should get a couple and have a little fun with some modeling between the ladies and the gents. They look pretty good. Dave, I saw you and yours. You looked fantastic, snazzy as always. Now here's the thing with all this. Those are pretty cool in black actually. A number of you said you bought them, and I really enjoyed seeing the photos. For those of you who've taken photos, posting them on the Patreon community page is a really good place to do that. I'm not sure that Teespring is giving me full credit for how many of these have sold, because a lot of you have said you've bought one or were going to buy one, and the numbers don't add up to what I see on Teespring. And that might just be that you're saying you're buying one, you're not gonna actually buy one. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be going through and tracking to see who actually bought one based on comments. Not that crazy, but I am interested to know like how honest is this platform, because it's the first time I've ever used it to sell t-shirts. And I'm kind of worried that either they're not giving me full credit for the ones that have sold, and there's a difference between direct sales and ones that they claim they generated within their own website. So there are those two things. The other side is maybe more shirts have sold than they're honestly saying, which would be really bad. I don't know that that's the case. If it's the first scenario where they're just not giving me full credit, that's something that hopefully I can talk to them about and sort out. It's the other scenario, that's a big red flag, and I might not want to use them again for a t-shirt of the month. But since we have these, if you wanted to grab one of these t-shirts, it's going to be available through April. I think for this first t-shirt of the month, I'll make it available through the entire month of April, but in the future, it might only be available for the first couple of weeks. I'm not sure. Leave your comments below. Like, is this the kind of thing that you're interested in? And if so, do I need to leave it available for a long time, or should we just make it that much more exclusive and only have it available for like the first 2 or 3 weeks? That is a question. I think I'm gonna leave it at that today. I think today's vlog has been fairly scattered as it is. I am super sleep deprived and already pretty exhausted, like I said. I had a really good time on the ship. I will definitely be processing that more as I go and sharing some thoughts from it later, but tonight I think I'm gonna do some editing early, have dinner with my dad, go to bed, because I have to teach English first thing in the morning tomorrow, and that could be really painful. We'll see how it goes. If you really enjoyed this, please do subscribe, and more importantly, I mean, the subscribe, really, you just have to click that little subscribe button and it's over. Hit the little notification icon next to it too, the little bell. That way you'll know when I upload every day. Don't worry about it. But the more important thing is if you wanted to grab one of these t-shirts, I will make sure to link to this below. Go grab a t-shirt. And if you would let me know that you grabbed one, as well as the people who've already grabbed one, we'll do a little bit of a tally, and I'll use that to see how honest I think Teespring has been. That'd be really, really helpful. So if you want my face on your face, this is the opportunity to do that. As for the stickers, I'll tell you what's up with those tomorrow maybe, or soon. Something's gonna happen, probably tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Sleep well wherever you are, because that's all I want to do right now is sleep.